Hi everyone. So I was going to come on today and talk about what happens when a toddler has a tantrum and what happens in their brain, and I am going to do that. But I felt really compelled to just come on and talk about something which I think has just really hit me today. And I've spent a lot of time with parents recently talking about their children and behavior in particular with toddlers. And I just think, and then I was talking in a group of mine about praise and, not saying well done and good boy or good girl and what you could say instead. And it's really just hit me that if parents are caring and if you care enough about your parenting to even think about it and think about making changes or whether what you're doing is beneficial for your children, then you are doing an amazing job. And it's so easy for us to sit and judge and think, well, I wouldn't do it like that, or that's not the right way of doing things. But people who care enough to even think about it are just, it just blows me away. Every person that I've met, every parent that I've met in the last week has been so sincere and so keen to find out about their toddlers, find out about how they feel and any changes that they can make. And I kept finding myself saying over and over again, there's no one way to do things. There isn't one way to parent. And the way that I do things with my children suits my personality and my children's personality and the way our family works. And it doesn't work for everybody like that. And I think it really has just hit home with me today that it's so true. And there's no one way to do things and there's no right way to do things. And if you are thinking about the way that you do things and you're wanting to do things better or you're wanting to do things differently to get a different result, then you are already a brilliant parent. And I just really want to put that out there because we get so hung up on all the details, the details of the way, the words that we're saying, or do we use timeouts, or do we use natural consequences, or is our praise effective enough? And there are, of course, always ways that you can improve things and ways that we can do things differently if we want to. But I think that the basis is that you love your children and that you're looking after them, that you're caring for them, that you want to do the best for them, and that is just amazing. So that's all I really wanted to say, and that's it. And I'll come back later and talk about toddler behavior and what happens when a tantrum goes on and what happens in their brain and how you can respond to that. But for now, I just want to say I think you're doing an amazing job already, and that's me. Bye.